Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today, I wanted to discuss Britney Spears and Eminem. So, recent reaction to Britney Spears' post. As you guys know, I did a video yesterday where Britney Spears is praising Eminem's performance and wishing that he had more screen time in the Super Bowl. And it has some people pressed. It has some people bothered. And I don't understand if certain people are real Britney Spears fans or not, that are like trying to come for her. First of all, she's worked with Snoop Dogg before, famously on the Outrageous set where she had, that's when she had that knee injury and had to cancel her tour. I was so upset. But it was for the Outrageous video. She wasn't insulting any of the other Super Bowl artists. Everybody else had two songs with the exception of Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent, and Eminem. But Dr. Dre recently revealed that that was because Eminem shortened his set of two songs to and gave the proposal of incorporating 50 into the halftime show. So that was why, but I never took it as Britney Spears insulting anyone, especially when she's worked with other people in that Super Bowl lineup. Like, it was just very bizarre. And also on Britney Spears' post, Eminem's brother like the post, commented on the post, like a smile emoji and fire emojis. Eminem's daughter, Haley Jade, also liked the post. So I'm sure it got back to Eminem in some capacity in one way or shape or form. And listen, and it's so weird that some people now are trying to turn this into, oh, Britney likes toxic men or supporting toxic men or won't speak up against toxic men, but has smoke for women only. And no. She had smoke for Justin Timberlake when she had it. This was 2003. You're talking about nearly 20 years ago. If she is still obsessed with that for 20 years ago, she hasn't healed. She addressed it back then of what it was, of, you know, him trying to still win her back. Didn't tell her details about that he was going to have a Britney lookalike in the Crimea River video. And that was that. She talked about his D size on her chaotic reality show with Kevin Federline. She did the song on the Blackout album, which is Britney's best album, top to bottom, on Why Should I Be Sad, which I believe was produced by Pharrell, that she is calling out Kevin Federline and how he's used her for money, for her celebrity, and for everything else, and was also cheating on her and playing her. She's called out men, and she just did the biggest thing of all, of calling out her father, who was stealing from her and keeping her, you know, out of sorts to justify remaining her conservatorship for so many years. Where is this, oh, Britney, supports toxic men? No, she doesn't. Why would Britney Spears still hold a grudge for songs that Eminem did over 20 years ago, you guys? I mean, come on. Seriously? That's what we're doing? Do I think Eminem owes Britney Spears an apology? Oh, absolutely. First and foremost. But for the most part, a lot of the people who were talked about by Eminem still were Eminem fans. And Britney herself was still an Eminem fan at the height of when he was talking about Britney. And it came out even that he had a crush on her, that he famously had a notebook, that he was writing rhymes and writing raps and everything else in there that got lost in the airport, and was even offering a reward. Like, he was into Britney, but we just never knew about it. But this whole thing where you're going to hold a grudge for 20 years? Like, why? The people that Britney should be pissed with are her family, the most, out of anybody. Because they turned her into a workhorse. They kept her, under the influence, out of sorts, so that she could look as though and seem as though she's mentally incapacitated to care for herself and to do for herself. Meanwhile, they're stealing her money. Meanwhile, her father is increasing the child support that Kevin Federline is getting with his basketball team of kids now, who doesn't work. So this whole thing that, you're bothered, and really it's certain people who like Christina Aguilera. That's really what this is about. They're mad that Britney Spears called out Christina Aguilera in her mean girl ways. Listen, I like a couple of Christina Aguilera tracks, but too many people in the industry have said that she's mean, that she's shady, that there's been some things that she said and done, and that she's a bleep. Like that's what several celebrities said, and nobody gives that same energy to Britney Spears. Nobody has ever said Britney Spears is a mean girl, Britney Spears is this, Britney Spears is that. Christina Aguilera was mad. She's always been mad. She's been mad at the amount of tension and celebrity that Britney Spears had in comparison to her. She was mad that she wasn't discussed and only Britney was discussed in the Madonna kiss, but that was really all they showed us, or all that I remember, so it is what it is. And she's the one that went on tour with Britney's ex, Justin Timberlake. Why isn't, Britney could have cussed her out about that. So this whole thing that Britney Spears needs to continue to go on a media campaign against Justin Timberlake and against Eminem is sus. Now, if it were me, I wouldn't mention Justin Timberlake at all, but that's just me. If I was Britney. But, she can respect the artist of Eminem, and she always has. She's always been a fan of him. So, and she's never, not said anything, negative or controversial or things of that nature, outside of when she was having her breakdown. But this whole thing where people are trying to, make this a thing that Britney Spears is supporting toxic men and all this and that, like, Eminem's not the same person that he was 20 years ago. Britney's not the same person that she was 20 years ago. Like, a lot of people change, a lot of people evolve, a lot of people live a different life, and do not be surprised if Britney Spears and Eminem end up on a collaboration together. Do not be surprised. So even Britney just admitted moments ago, as she was posting about a letter that she received, from one of the congressmen in support and congratulating her for being free from her conservatorship, that she wasn't in the space at the time to fully grasp the magnitude and everything. And she even admits in her post that she's, quote, still messed up by it all. So Britney knows even now she's still not 100% herself, but she at least is trying to come to terms and trying to be happy with the fact that she does have the opportunity now to live a more independent life, have access to her funds and so forth, and do what she wants with her life. But people are just trying to grasp at straws, and it's like, once again, we're in Stan War. We are in the early 2000s again. I feel like I've been teleported back to school. Like, I just don't know what's happening, because people are losing it over Britney Spears simply just giving Eminem props. And that's all it really was. You guys act like she was writing a love letter to the man. She was grateful for his performance, and she liked him even then when he was dressing up as her in his music videos and, saying reckless things about her. But let me know your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of, Eminem's family, Eminem's daughter, and Eminem's brother showing support for Britney Spears' post? What do you guys think of certain fans who are trying to make this a Christina versus Britney thing when it has nothing to do with her? Trying to make Britney only having smoke for women and not the men, when she's been outspoken about the men who've done her wrong over the years. Like, why does she need to continue to slander them at this point? That's what her exes do. That's what her exes do. Her exes are the ones who are still giving interviews about her when she could care less. So that's on that. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again very soon.